Climate change affects everyone, despite the conversation being held among world leaders and high level government officials. Young people make up a large portion of the population vulnerable to the effects of climate change. They too want a seat at the discussion table.
I am here as a youth delegate, and I came to the conference of youth, which is like the youth event before the COP. So it is being organized by the International Youth Climate Movement, which is like the official youth constituency of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Being involved in this COP is like an excellent opportunity for develop their professional skills and also about networking because I am here to connect with other people, other professionals from other parts of the world, other organizations that share similar interests or similar projects.
Chevening scholar Jason Salgado is a student at the University of East Anglia pursuing a master's degree in climate change and international development. Originally from San Juan Village in Stan Creek, he knows all too well about the effects of climate change.
We are in the south, whereby we are like the heart of the banana industry. So San Juan Copen, we have 3 banana farms that we depend a lot of it because let's say more than half of the population in our village depends on directly or indirectly from this industry. So we have had so in the past like so many storms, tropical storm, hurricanes that have just wiped out the entire like banana industry, and then then the crisis comes.
Panamanian national Francesca Munoz is also an observer at COP26. While she was unable to join her fellow youth in a protest in central Glasgow, she says that it is important to also have a seat around the discussion table.
There's quite a difference between having a diverse environment and having an inclusive environment. Here at the COP26, yes, we have youth people, we have their own forums and we have their own spaces. However, how really is it diverse in that sense? We have one person among 20 others, and they are barely even heard. I am here today representing the people that are outside right now rioting, and it's because I feel like they are not being heard enough, and I'm trying to find another platform in which I can have our message sent.
Young people are demanding action to protect their future at the COP. COP President Alok Sharma is telling ministers and government leaders that the youth must be made a priority at the COP26 negotiations. Thousands of young people have converged also here on the grounds where their voices are being heard. And from what we understand, 23 countries have made national climate change education pledges, including net zero schools and putting climate at the heart of national curriculums.
But it is very important for us to teach our children. When I was going to school, maybe half of our classes, especially during the summer, were done outside under a tree. And so when they tell you about this tree and about the roots and the trunk and the stem and the branches and the leaves and transpiration and photosynthesis, you are seeing the tree out there and you're witnessing it. It's not only in the class. But we also have to make our students understand, or our young people understand, that nature is here for us. Today for us, tomorrow for them also. So what we do today will affect their lives, so it is very important for them to get involved.
Amongst the members of the Belize delegation in Glasgow is Sumit Betancourt, an employee with the Red Plus project. The technician has also been engaged in the discussions and presentations being made at the climate change conference.
And it's an honor being here as part of the Belize delegation and actually fighting for developing countries like Belize, especially Belize, who has always been a steward in terms of environmental conservation, but yet we are the ones feeling the brunt force of climate change impacts. And so our objective here really is to tell the developed nations that it is now time for us to stop talking, it's time for them to live up to their commitment. And so we need to be here, we need to be a part of this session, make ourselves present, make ourselves heard.
So as you've heard, young people are being engaged in the climate change discussion at all levels. Reporting from COP26 in Glasgow, Scotland, Duane Moody for News 5.